Let's go lightning again. I like it.
This weapon is useless.
Should be interesting. Man, we are destroying them. This is beautiful. Confront the voices of the rat. I'm already there. Wait. No, okay, the voices are up there. Enemies of the Scarlet Chorus who have not yet earned a spike are left to hang from the cliff wall until death comes for them. Ugh. It's not great. Another tent to sleep. They really want us to sleep.
Take that.
Are these Scarlet Furies? No, they're Bloodhounds. I don't know what Bloodhounds are, but whatever. Will do.
Right.
Bleed out, you little shit.
Take that.
Man, we destroyed them. Wow. Okay, we got that here. There's a bunch of other stuff in the back. Scraps of food and cloth litter the floor of the tent. Okay. Anything else here? Oh yeah, look at this. Boom. Awesome. Alright guys, time to get ourselves another Archon. Save. I'm assuming this one would be much harder, because the Legend of the Voices is even creepier and crazier than the one from Grab and Ash. Maybe we should eat as well. Maybe all of our characters should eat. Wait, you don't have anything to eat? $60 seconds. Nah, you don't need this. It's pretty bad, actually. Oh, it's fine. Well, dude, what can I possibly give you that's good for you? It seems like nothing is good. Well, I mean, some stuff is good. It seems like most of it is kind of meh. Let's just not give you anything then. It's fine. You? blah, 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 blah. Apologies. Let's do this. Use. Let's go.
Right.
Your campaign ends here, maggot of unreason. We have no intention of joining the uncounted corpses littered in your path. We love to see an agent of the court shatter their bonds and declare their sovereignty. But you would have been better served wearing red. The gangs need more talent like yours. At least we can make an example of you that others will remember. We could have been magnificent together. But instead, we will have your bones fashioned into a scepter, your skin knotted into a belt, and your tongue fed to crows. At least crows know the meaning of respect and gratitude.
Nah.
Fatebinder, wait.
Verse
The
pitches
voices has been weaving at my loom for years.
verse pitches are interjection just above a whisper. What are you saying, Verse?
I'm saying that he pointed us at Crocus, he led us to Fort Squander, and that he wanted me to learn what I learned there.
She counts her points off of her finger.
I'm saying that maybe everything's gone according to his plan, including this.
You presume we possess a more than passing interest in this trumped-up barrister?
He taps his scepter against his bronze beard.
Whatever our dear adjudicator lacks for, his rationality has never been in question. How are we to know that one of Tunon's students would engage in such ridiculous folly? Your paranoia delights us. However, a stint in infiltration has complicated you delectably.
You think I didn't work out your little plot? That I didn't fathom why my sisters got all mixed up inside of me?
Don't dance around the accusation, girl. Seize it like a lover.
She shakes her head
Go
violently.
fuck yourself, Archon.
Feathers swing wildly atop her head. Hesitation. This isn't the Verse I know.
We've both been here before, haven't we? I'm right back to the day when my sisters died in front of me, only this time I'm truly afraid. Maybe my idiot brother has something to do with it. The last time this happened, I froze. Now I'm more afraid of what happens if we attack.
Listen to her, Fatebinder. She shows wisdom beyond her years.
The Voices of Nerat is a terrifying, centuries-old mastermind, and neither of us have been around as long as him. That point seems worth emphasizing. I really, really hope you understand that he's going to hurt us.
It's true. We promise.
If
No.
you're into it, then I'm with you. I've killed my share of gang bosses, and it doesn't take a genius to know when a leader is flagging and needs to be replaced. No offense, Archon.
She glances at the Voices of Nerat and frowns.
None taken, wretched girl. We have never been more proud of you than at this moment. You are everything the chorus strives to become.
Couch in his wreath of green flames, the Archon of Secrets' bronze head turns to you.
Perhaps not all is lost between us, Fatebinder. Perhaps you would be willing to accept a settlement of our grievances in exchange for the return of our fury.
There's no version of this conversation in which I give you Verse.
Sorry, Voices. Looks like I found a new Archon to follow.
Shall we end this miserable existence together, Verse?
Sounds like a plan to me, boss. I'll sleep a lot better knowing there's one less parasite in the world.
Oh yeah. Retired, thank you so much for that host. Do appreciate it, man. You're awesome.
Our little spy is right about one thing, screaming. But your awareness will live for eternity, suffering within our magnificence. Attend to us, darlings. There is more than one way to skin a Fatefinder, and we will show you as many as possible.
The voices on the rat ready to attack. Is it a duel against him? No, it's not.
Come, gather around and watch us destroy the Fatebinder.
Oh no, it is a fight against him. Awesome! I was afraid it was gonna be like a wave by wave thing again.
What?
Don't know about you, but
Oh, she leveled up just by striking him? That's interesting. Fire.
I feel like fighting someone.
Fragments of Horatia. So he does spawn enemies.
Impudent wretch!
What the hell is this?
We dare you!
Out by your ass.
That was just luck!
Man, that guy's strong. Thing is, can I just attack him forever and ignore him? Maybe I can do that. Maybe I don't have to attack the other guy. Especially since it's not a real human being.
What could make...
Okay, he's spawning another one. Fragment of Pilox Florian. Oh, shit. Oh, it's his personalities are inside of him. He's manifesting them. Oh.
this better? Oh, right. More...
That is definitely interesting.
Honest.
Smash to pieces!
He's about dead.
So few of you, so many of us. Hardly seems fair, does it?
Shit, he teleported away. Bastard!
Come back and
He's almost
face
dead.
me.
Come on.
Lead out, you little shit.
We did it!
Fatality.
Proteus, you insignificant little morsel. We would have a word with you.
The Archon clutches at his robes, the tears of which shine with dim green flame. Say what you would, creature.
Whatever the thoughtless rabble may whisper about this moment, don't delude yourself into thinking you are powerful, that you matter, or that someone out there isn't greater still. We came from nothing. Our deeds defined us to the people, and the people knew us as a monster. Did you imagine we were always flames, voices, and secrets? Think on that. You Archon of misguided decisions.
I could never become like you.
Couldn't
Hey,
you?
Policy, what's up, dude?
How much you've changed since this war began. Imagine if you subjected that same pressure to centuries of time. We don't have to wonder, but you do. You have all the time in the world.
Something about this strikes the voices as funny. He begins to laugh. Short bursts develop into violent, uncontrollable spasms of insane joy. The voices lets his hands fall from his robes. The very flames that define him as a shapeless being whip into a frenzy, consuming him as they burn. You hear a distant, incoherent chorus of screams in the back of your head, but as quickly as it rises, it fades to silence. The Archon of Secrets is extinguished before your eyes.
No! Not like this! We were so close!
Good riddance, asshole. Shouldn't have screwed with me and my sisters.
She kicks a smoldering pile of ash and rags.
So much knowledge was in that hive of a creature. If Narat weren't such a wanton monster, I'd almost shed a tear for his passing. Just think of how many tomes his minds could have filled. Though I suppose most of it would have been sketches of torture and fornication.
Sketches of torture and fornication? Is that thing finally dead? I'm actually asking because it was difficult enough to tell that he was alive. They're all leaving. Bodies of disfavored commanders are proudly displayed behind the voices of Nerat's throne.
Right.
Okay. Sybil, the once defender of Echokal Crossing, lies before you. It is difficult to tell her fiery red hair, where her fiery red hair ends and her injuries begins. Through the layers of blood, with all the wounds she sustained, a good number of them appear to have been made after her death. Pelux has been spiked through his rear, a degrading display meant to demoralize any surviving Vendrian guard that may catch word of his fate. Thick, dried lines of mucus runs down his armor, a gift continually delivered by Horde soldiers with bitter memories of the Apex campaign. Okay. That is super gruesome.
I got it.
Dude, that can't be sanitary. That's just super nasty, man. So we just killed ourselves 2 Archons, which is great. Okay, let's give her some... that. And, I'm still gonna use Ebb, but it's interesting. She's pretty strong. Verse, that is. Like, she's freakishly strong now. Let's go to the secluded forge. I want to see if I can remove Barrick's armor now. Graven Ash is dead, so technically, we should be able to remove it. Fateminder, I didn't really expect to see you again. What with everything? Licentia wipes her palms on her filthy robes. It's Archon now. Of course, Archon. Apologies. You bested the Archon of War. That's an incredible feat. A legendary feat, provided the Overlord doesn't rewrite the telling of it. I suspect I know why you're here. She glances at Barrick. Getting him out of the armor is no simple feat. It's a part of him now, fused into his muscle and skin. Anything that gets him out of it, well, it'll be akin to peeling him like a potato. The outside will come off, sure, but it's going to take some of the good stuff with it. And I've given it some thought, and I have a possible solution. I don't think you're going to care for it, though. Or who knows, maybe it'll be your kind of thing. I'm listening. Without Ash protection, Barrick stands very little chance of surviving the removal of his armor. That said, I know a ritual to ease the process. It requires a component with as much sympathetically in common with the individual as the armor. In a word, blood. Because of the iron in it. Precisely, very good, Fatebender. What was the purpose of this rite? They used it for taking malformed armor off of the dead without further mangling the corpse. Only the disfavored are worthy of iron armor, and we bury our own with their arms. Then the forge-bound must be preparing for a time when one of those no longer remains true. Go on. Unfortunately, given the connection of the alloy with the Overlord's Edict of Storm, the blood will need to come from a ruler, royal blood, enough to fill a tub. And what with Kairos' force reaping the tears of the ruler, it's a component in short supply. Will Archon blood serve? Perhaps in the case of Graven Ash or Tunon, given that Archon blood might have a number of other unknown properties, I'd be very, very hesitant to use it. Who's Tarkus Ari? If we can't find her, If we can't find her, a wise woman would have fled as far from Vendrian's well as her treacherous feet would carry her. His teeth grind together. Though were she wise, she'd never have taken up our arms against the Overlord in the first place. If you can't find her, if she shares blood with the royal house of Apex, that would work. A lot of ifs, though. What if the statue of Queen Lycaris of Edgering? How many gallons of her blood does she cries in a day? That's not a bad idea. Would it work? I'm well familiar with the statue. The sages wanted to pry into it, but a Vendrian guard wouldn't let them anywhere near, save for those who fought in their ranks. Is it the bloody tears of a dead queen, a portent of the blood to be spilled in defense of Apex, and probably mineral-rich water? Given that the water turned red when Kairos forces invaded, there's likely a metaphysical, if tenuous, tie to the Overlord. It should work perfectly. If you can haul a barrel of the stuff out here, I should be able to release Barry from his cage. Probably. Let's go through Edgering Ruins. We've been there before. Where is it? Hello? I don't see it. Do you guys see Edgering Ruins? I'm confused. It's telling me to return there too, as if I've been there before. Where's it located? No, that's not this. Freeing Barry from his armor without killing him will require an excessive amount of royal blood. Fortunately, the tears of the colossal stone queen at the Edgering Ruins may suffice. Where the hell is that, though? Why can I not figure out where that is? Oh, it's here! Nestled within Apex Western Range, serving as the gateway into Vendrian's Well. Kairos' forces have recently transformed it into a full garrison to ward off insurgents desperate to leave. That's why it was glowing. I thought it was glowing because it was the main story for me to go there. A group of youths about a dozen years of age are at play just outside a ramshackle farming village. 3 of the youths wield crude knives and axes carved from solid planks of wood. They face off against a team of younger children with scraps of brightly dyed cloth tied to the wrists, ankles, and necks. They eagerly volunteer that they're playing Bane and Raiders. It's a local variation of game played by children all across Tyranny, in which the armed children attempt to sneak some small treasure, in this case a shard of well-polished clay, out of an area designated the Old Walls without being caught by the opposing team, whose member portrayed Bane. Knowing that such games tend to be most popular in areas where Bane have recently prowled, you ask the youth if there have been any recent sightings. They excitedly inform you that just last week, a farmer heard their howling and saw their glow from the direction of the nearby Old Walls. Pursue the Bane. Traveling to the Old Walls requires ascending a series of steep inclines. You haul yourself up hand over hand and find yourself on the ledge overlooking the vast expanse of the tiers below you, with the aged structure of the Old Walls before you. You have no time to enjoy the impressive scenery, however, as the wind takes on a bitterly cold bite. You share this narrow strip of land with the swirling mystical malice of the Bane. Uh-oh. Okay.
Can't do that.
What Bane, though? Oh, quite a bit of them. Well, lightning.
that.
Man, the verse is so powerful, it's ridiculous.
Well struck.
The damage she does. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's save. Let's also leave. I have no idea what the point of this encounter was. Okay, save again. Let's go. Interesting that this map is back to being explorable, as if... Oh, the Bane have taken control of it.
More tallies to the body count.
Grovel before me.
Now that was satisfying. Fall before me!
Cool.
On it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, I can't.
Man, I remember this place. This is the first map we ever been to. Like, you start the game in this map. It's pretty cool that you get to go back to it.
Will do.
Another battle.
You learn something every day.
Okay, I need lightning. I leveled up too.
Smash to pieces. That one wrapped me hard.
Whoa, bro.
Fall before me!
Come and face my iron. Grovel before me.
I got it.
Okay. Where's the
Sorry, I can't.
the statue? Oh, there it is. Leap the gap. Barrack toss. Come in, Barrack, to toss you to the bowl. The landing may be a bit rough. Barrack bridge. I have Barrack's bridge the gap with his body. You doubt he will be thrilled with the suggestion. No, I'll leap. That is ridiculous. Okay, we can leave now. Okay. Let's go back here. Interesting. Man, I cannot wait to see Barrack without his armor. I don't even know what he looks like. Okay, let's level me up first. There we go.